Last week at a Temecula Valley Unified School District meeting in California, it got kind of crunk and disorderly, to say the least. Check it out. So what you saw there was a white man that ran up into the face of a young black girl. Now, they were in a heated conversation there at the school district over critical race theory. Of course, that particular school district banned it in December via a vote of their board there. All right. And so many people showed up. Of course, you know, some people want it taught and a lot of people do not want it taught. It should be said that Temecula Valley is very conservative. And if you ask me, because it's not too far from where I used to live in California, it is very racist. And so there's a couple of things going on there. It is said that a man that attended the meeting said this: "Your continued blatant and willful ignorance of the black experience in this country is not only shameful, but also detrimental to the growth and education of our children." And my thing is this: black people, why do y'all continuously beg the oppressor to teach your children what you should already be teaching them at home? As I often say, I'm never, ever, ever going to expect the oppressor that has been responsible for what has happened to our ancestors in this country to teach us about that right now, because you're really asking them to teach you how demonic they are and their ancestors were. So they're not ever going to teach that, right? Now, of course, they're saying, oh, well, you teaching our white children that they're bad people, right? It's like, no, it'd be teaching them the truth. But honestly, I don't care if they learn it. I only care that my children learn it, and I'm going to be responsible for teaching my children that. Now, let's address that devil that ran up into the face of that young black girl. I am glad that the black man, now he seems like he was on the board as well. His name is Brian Hawkins. He's the one that actually intervened. Now, that white man is very lucky that all that happened to him is that he was moved apart from her. But look how bold they are. They feel like no retribution at all will happen to them for jumping in the face of one of our young daughters. Right now, imagine how scarring that would be for that young girl, that grown white man jumped in her face. And so we always hear this. It would behoove us as black people to remove our children from their school system and educate our own children, even if it means homeschooling. And how about this idea? Why don't we build our own schools so that our children don't even have to interact with them? And I can tell y'all, my daughter, she's not in school anymore. She's 30. Don't tell her I told you. But when she was in school, in elementary, junior high, high school, I was constantly at the school making sure that those devils did not harm my child. Like, because there was things that happened. I had, when my daughter was in elementary school, a white man ran up on my daughter and called her the N-word. And I'll just say this: I had her father go up there and he rearranged the understanding of everybody in that office and the man who did it, because the school, once I complained, it was like, oh, his name was Uncle Ron. Oh, Uncle Ron is harmless. He doesn't mean I'm like, harmless? He called my daughter, who I think was in the 3rd grade at the time, the N-word. So I said, all right, bet. Told her father, and he went up there and he scared the living daylights out of those white women. And let's just say this: we didn't see Uncle Ron no more, right? So if we want to avoid those things, we really need to remove our children from them. It's really that simple. So anyway, y'all tell me what you think of this. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube. Peace.